What's up, boys? Welcome back to another episode of the Skuffed Cast, the podcast where the quality of it is quite literally in the name. I'm your host, Dark Dom, and I'm here with my two co-hosts, Bumpkin and Ryan. Say what's up.
What's cracking?
And we're also here with Cyrus yet again. I don't understand. I don't know if he's like a guest anymore or if he's just a member or.
Listen,
but he's here.
I've just
he's
infiltrated my way
Cyrus,
in, man.
Cyrus, I'm gonna ask you a question.
All right.
Do you want a scuffed?
Do I gotta like take like an oath? So
can
you're
you
like a
just
blood
put,
ritual?
you just have to put like at Scuffed Boys in your bio, and like we just have to follow. you.
Yeah.
That's about
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
It's
let's
really
go,
not
man.
that
Yeah, I'm
deep.
definitely down.
So
bro.
don't get the
Alright.
idea that we're gonna like start talking to you more or anything.
Right,
because
you know,
it's-
we're
Yeah, I
never
wouldn't
going
want
to
to
talk to
me
you.
either, to be completely
We're
honest.
Never going to talk to you.
just
I never see Cyrus.
right. No, like just realize that this is purely because you have 1 million subscribers and no other reason.
Only that.
Yeah, we
Hey,
don't
bro, it's
actually
pure
like
business.
you.
Only
Yeah.
one
I
for
wouldn't.
you.
I don't like me either, man. I don't even. Why am I even here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Leaves.
Go away.
All right. Well, that was what
That
he
was the
in
episode.
Skuffed. It was fun while it
That's the end of
lasted.
the
Anyways,
podcast.
nice 30 seconds. Really though, boys, there is something that I did want to get your opinion on as official scuffers.
Ask away.
Are you ready for this? This is pretty big.
Yeah, let's hear it.
What if I told you that pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen, Discord is going to be owned by Billy Gates and Microsoft?
You're
Oh,
kidding
Are you
me.
serious?
You're
No,
joking.
$10 billion for Discord. It started today. They're
$10
talking
billion.
about
This app's gonna be goated soon.
You
Well,
think?
bro,
You think so?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
think
honest,
so. I
I-
mean, didn't Microsoft have Skype before back when it was good? Or
it.
was
Yeah,
that?
but they also
they
had
started being
Skype when it
shit.
went to shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're totally right about that.
I don't know.
I mean, what even happened with Skype? I wasn't really on the, like.
I mean, it's
I didn't have a
ass now.
PC
I
back
mean,
then.
I was
they
gonna say.
changed the entire layout of it. They made it super modernized, and they made it super confusing to anybody that was familiar with like the UI and shit.
right. The new one
The
sucks.
the overall quality was pretty ass. So you know,
Yeah.
it's just kind
Yeah.
of difficult to use.
I
Like,
remember
who wants to hop on that? You know.
like a year ago, I called somebody on Skype just to like, I don't know why. I think Discord was down, so we used Skype. And I just was like,
Yeah.
dude, the quality was so bad. I was surprised that anybody actually was able to use that. And it like,
It's what we.
made-
It's all that we used to have. You know.
dude,
That
it
or
made the
TeamSpeak.
rest of your computer audio quieter when
yeah,
somebody
it
would
would
talk.
do that.
Yeah.
It would do that too. You had to turn that off, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I hated it.
I low key I miss old Skype, but that was before I knew what
Me too,
Discord was
man.
even gonna
Yeah.
exist, and didn't know it was as trash. But
I miss old Discord. You know, it used
Bro,
to work
I'm
a
gonna-
lot better.
I don't know. I think that Microsoft is buying Discord. I don't think they're really going to do anything with it. I don't know if they're going to change too much.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest.
Probably
What
not.
I think it is Microsoft is putting a bunch of money into Xbox right now with like Game Pass. I don't know if you guys saw it.
They're
They
gonna put
changed the name
Discord
of
on
Xbox Live.
Xbox.
No, I really think Xbox wants to dominate gaming, and they're like, all right, well, if we just own everything gamers use, then
Right,
like,
then
in
what
one
are-
way or another, they're going to go through us.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like even if
Yeah.
you don't play Xbox games, if you're using
Right, if you're using
Discord, then
Discord, that's
Microsoft's still making
Microsoft.
money off you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I think
don't-
maybe, you know, because I think recently in these recent years, PlayStation has kind of dominated the console market when it comes to stuff because they have all those exclusives and everything. So everyone,
Yeah.
you know, the
have
graphics and
had
stuff,
their
the whole
eyes on it.
Xbox versus PS4 argument is stupid in my opinion because they're basically the same thing other than the exclusives. And PlayStation has all the exclusives. So like, you know, people are just, it's smarter to buy a PlayStation in these recent years. So I think Xbox knows that, and they're trying to expand in like PC. So like, you know, even though it's
Well,
like,
Game Pass kind of makes a bunch of sense.
Well, no,
you're
for sure.
Yeah, like I paid
yeah.
$10 and I can access all these games, but like what? Oh, I'm reading this article about it right now too. And the other thing too is Microsoft is like the only company that can just spend $10 billion on to buy Discord and not get sued by the government.
Oh.
Because like if Facebook did it, then they'd be like, nuh-uh. Because Facebook is getting sued right now for being too big.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
so
they're
is
being
Google.
Get
sued
sued
for being too big.
Well, if you start to have a monopoly, like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
are so dominant that basically no one can compete with you because you just control everything, then yeah.
was
they can
Microsoft
break
not that
you.
dominant?
So it's like different industries. So like Microsoft has, 85% of operating systems. Well, Apple has that other 15%. Apple's a pretty big company, so like technically no. It's complicated, bro. Basically, Facebook is already getting sued for being too big, so they can't buy it.
Yeah, I feel
so
like-
Microsoft is basically the only person who has $10 billion and wants it.
Jesus, maybe it's because Microsoft spread out a bit more too. Facebook is just like it's one thing and it's massive. Microsoft's everywhere.
Is
Yeah.
what's the deal with
literally.
like Android OS? Like, who owns that? Is that a separate company?
Google.
Google.
That's
Oh,
Google,
okay.
I believe.
Yeah, I own it actually.
Oh wow.
Jesus, Cyrus,
What's up?
you're-
What's up, man? I'm a huge
No
fan.
wonder you don't post,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
Yeah, and he doesn't.
Right,
That's why he
he's
doesn't
been on
answer.
another
Like,
grind. We're
Loaded,
behind.
bro. Created Android.
Him and Bill Gates were kicking it. Like,
Right, bro. Y'all shook
Damn,
hands and
bro,
everything.
Before
they
the
used to be my
podcast.
dog, man.
Sheesh.
Dude, do you
No,
think
we
that
split
how?
up now, bro. We aren't homies anymore. We got beef.
Yeah, I know you own Android, but like as an expert in computer stuff, how long do you think it is after Microsoft buys Discord that Skype gets shut down? I give it like 2 weeks.
You think
probably
2
like
weeks?
a month
I
or
was
two.
gonna say
Yeah,
I'd give it like a
month.
month.
I think them buying Discord is basically them admitting that Skype was
That
a failure.
Skype failed.
Like I think,
I mean-
I think that's what
Yeah.
this is. I really do.
I
What
think
else
they're
are they gonna
Skype
say?
really
You can't
lost.
say that it succeeded. Look at it.
They're realizing that Skype is like not
It's
what
dead.
it was
It's
anymore.
down.
It's basically dead, and
it's-
they're trying to find something to replace it. And they know Discord's popping off, and they know that nobody else can buy it, so they're just like, "Yo, why not?"
Dude,
you know,
what if
Gotta
Man,
get tapped
Skype
in.
is so booty cheeks that it couldn't make voice chatting and IMing popular during the pandemic. Like if you couldn't make a voice chatting app work
Right.
during this last year,
Yeah.
then it's an L.
Well, and I think
There is
Discord
that.
just has the advantage because of like servers and stuff. You know,
Yeah,
like,
that and Skype is also peer to peer, dog. It is so easy to get somebody's IP on Skype. It's not even funny. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, and I just like Discord's just they took what Skype had and improved on the things that were already good with Skype, and they made them even better.
Yeah.
And then they also introduced new stuff that Skype didn't have. So it's like, you know, basically there's no reason in 2021 that you should be using Skype
Skype.
instead of Discord.
Right.
But I hope that the same thing doesn't happen with Discord with Skype, where it just ends
Yeah.
up getting run into the ground somehow because they try to make it look
Jesus. If they-
modern and innovative, and then they
if-
just ruin it.
If they fuck it up, what if they purposely tanked it for some reason? Just spent 10 bill just to destroy
Dude.
it. Turned down
that-
the
isn't
sound
that what they
quality.
low-
Made the video quality 240p max.
Isn't that what
Nobody
they
used
low-key
it.
did it with like Mixer? Didn't they like
Mm,
kind of
okay,
buy it
no,
and
they-
purposely
see-
make it just do trash and then
Here's the problem with Microsoft, bro. People just assume because they like were really good at building computers and they're really good at cloud computing that they just like can make anything work.
Mhm.
And Mixer was just doomed.
Yeah.
Why the hell they thought it would work, nobody knows. But they spent 40 billion on it, so what are you gonna do?
Like,
Yeah.
God. 40 billion.
dude, I
Where's
think it's
Mixer?
so crazy
We
that
don't know.
all those
They're
streamers
practically just
that
giving money away, man.
Low key.
yeah.
basically.
They're just burning it, man.
I mean,
Can
well,
I
they've
have
got
some?
they've got more than enough, so it's like I don't think.
Well, no, it's actually smarter than that, bro. It's the reason Amazon does this too. So Amazon's cloud computing business is mad profitable. It makes like 100 billion a year in profit, right?
Right.
But you know what you can do? You can start a new business, and if that loses money, then the losses from that offset the profits from this.
Right.
So
I remember.
in some situations, a company losing 200 million, you're like, damn, that sucks, and they're not happy about it. But they're also like, whatever, we'll write it off on our taxes anyways. So like, who cares?
W.
it's not as big of
Jesus.
an L as most people would think.
No, like this sounds weird, but Microsoft's just a big enough company where like they can just afford to lose $10 billion and not care. Like that's just
Right,
how big
like,
they are, bro. They
dude,
just really
that's
don't
they're
care.
massive. Like,
I
that
do
is
think
a-
it's kind of insane. Like this is kind of off topic, but all those streamers that like got paid all that money to go to Mixer, like Ninja and Shroud and stuff, got paid like whatever. I don't know if it was confirmed, but like people are saying like $100 million. They got paid that much to switch full time to Mixer, and then like,
like a month.
in a month it got
Just to
shut
go
down, and they
back.
got to go back. It's like, are you, dude? That is the biggest W of all time.
Yeah, it's just a
No,
quick
here's
vacation.
the funnier part too. So originally their contracts were multi-year. So like Ninja was supposed to get, I don't know, let's say 20 million over like 5 years. But when they closed it, they had to pay them the full amount then. So they got the 5-year contract money in like 6 months.
Jesus.
They didn't even have to do the work. Like Shroud got his 10 million for like 2 months of work. That was supposed to be like a 3-year
Oh
contract.
my
Yeah,
god.
no, they got that like full money
Dude.
in, and they didn't even
Yep.
have to stay there for as long. I was like,
Like low-key,
Where's
if
my
I was
contract?
Ninja, if I was Ninja or Shroud and that happened to me, and like I just got to go back to Twitch and I got my 10 million, I would just be like, well, I'm gone. And I would just
Disappear.
stop. There'd be really no reason for me to keep streaming at that point. You know?
I mean, he does it.
Yeah,
for,
bro. Some people just love the attention.
was
Like,
gonna
I'm gonna
say.
keep it a buck. I'll say it right now on Skuffed. I ever win the lottery for 10 million.
Ghost.
I'm gone,
Ghost.
bro. I love y'all. I might post like once a month, but I'm not posting 5 times a day.
I
and,
might-
like streaming for 9 hours.
I feel like I would stream, but it would be more casual. Because I
think I would
actually
just
do
do
enjoy
stuff when I
every
wanted
day.
to, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like if I randomly got motivation one day to be like, I'm gonna make a video, and I just do that, and then never hear from
7
me for
years
another year.
later, yo,
Yeah.
what's up? It's Dom.
Dude,
Yeah.
speaking of famous people on the internet, bro, are y'all ready for this, dog?
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure this is fake, but apparently Addison and Ray and Bryce Hall broke up. Now, my conspiracy theory, I think it's fake because she just released a song.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, yeah, we're over.
just released a
yeah,
song,
and
we're
it's
done.
also like a breakup
Oh, it's a
song.
breakup song? It's literally,
It's like,
this is
oh,
like,
isn't this so convenient
Right.
that you and your boyfriend have a very public breakup after he cheats on you, and you release a song about a boy who was obsessed with you after he did you wrong?
time repeats
How did this
itself,
happen?
bro. YouTube,
Is
it's
the,
just going over and over.
Some people said that the song is good. I haven't heard it.
Really?
Have you guys
I
listened
heard
to
it.
it?
I didn't
I
think
haven't.
it was good, and I went into it thinking it would be good. Have you heard it, Cyrus?
No, I haven't, but I honestly want to check it out. I'm curious.
I might check it later.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're not playing it now because we're trying to keep this
Yeah,
monetized.
we gotta
I
keep-
was
yeah,
gonna
we
say,
gotta
we don't
keep this
wanna-
going.
None of that free clout. Sorry, Addison Ray.
Yeah, sorry,
yeah.
Addison.
Sorry, Addison Ray, like the biggest TikToker in the world. You're not getting any free clout from the Skuffed Cast.
Yeah.
With
Thanks,
20,000
Addison.
subscribers.
Put you on.
Right, you just
This unnamed TikTok who's trying to use us for clout.
Right,
you know,
like,
is-
This TikToker who's trying to leech off of the Skuffed Cast is
right,
not going
you're
to
just
get
a
away
clout
with this.
chaser. Obviously, we're just not gonna
Yeah.
Bro,
give it
yeah,
attention.
dude, Bryce Hall definitely begged to be
Oh
on Scuffed
yes,
today.
he wanted
For
to be
sure.
on so bad. He was like on his knees at my front door, and I looked at him in disgust, and I was like, "Get away
He
from
went to
me,
your house too, man.
clout chaser." Yes, bro.
He was outside of my window for 3 weeks straight, just camping, just begging. Could I please get on Scuffed? I'm like, bro, I'm not even on yet.
Dude, who are you?
I'm not even
Yeah,
on
I'm
yet.
not even in Skuffed yet.
Dude, I do have to give Bryce Hall credit though, really quick. Guess how much money he's getting paid to fight Austin McBroom? Austin McBroom said the number, and my jaw dropped.
How much?
Like $10.
$5 million.
What?
So
Five-
whether he wins or loses, he gets
It's
fired.
a
The mill.
W.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying, bro. And if you think about it, Bryce Hall's 21. What's Austin McBroom's a grown man. Like, okay, he loses in a fight to a grown man. The internet makes fun of him. But at the end of the day,
It's a grown
after like
man.
5 years, nobody cares if
Right.
he got $5 million. So like,
boom, W.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I
like-
don't even remember the name of the guy that lost to Jake Paul anymore.
How much would
Yeah, that
No.
guy.
how
He
much
made
would
some money probably.
he even make if he won?
I have no clue. I have no
Do
idea
you think
how
it's
all
like
that works.
2 mil more? I don't.
'Cause,
even
like,
know.
I don't.
I feel
I
like
don't
it'd be
know.
2
I
mil.
don't know if like if they bet on themselves or if like I don't know if sometimes they just say I want to cut the pay-per-view money, so there really isn't. I have no clue, bro. I don't really know how all that works.
Literally, all that happens.
Regardless,
is-
even if you
Yeah,
lose and you
Right,
get
exactly.
all we
5
know
million,
is
that ain't
he's
too
got
bad.
5
You-
million guaranteed.
Yeah.
You take the fight, you get beat to a pulp. The internet makes fun of you for a week, and then
And you
have
win.
$5 million, and nobody ever talks about it again. And
Yeah,
W.
I'm starting to think that his relationship with Addison Rae is just fake though, because like they break up and get back together at the most.
That's what I'm
convenient
saying.
Times,
I feel
bro.
like they've broken up and gotten back together countless times, and I don't really
And
keep
it's
up with
always,
TikTok
like,
drama like
right
that.
when
but
something's going on. Like
Yeah.
every time one of them has something new coming out, they're like, "All right, let's get back together, or let's
Right.
break up."
Let's break up.
Like,
Let's don't talk to me for a week. All right, I'm uploading my new song, and I don't need you here. Leave.
The truth is, I've been her real boyfriend this entire time.
What?
Yo,
that makes sense,
Cyrus.
Yeah, man. I'm just letting the cat out of the bag there, man.
dude.
So wait,
I just
you
feel like-
chill with Bill Gates. You're Addison Rae's real boyfriend,
And you
own
own
Google.
Oh yeah, Google.
No, he owns Android.
Oh,
Relax.
and-
Oh right,
Sorry.
my bad.
My
bad.
fault. Android.
Goodness.
And I'm Cyrus. Like, dang, man.
And
Oh,
you were in the
that's
Skuffed
true.
Cast.
Andrew in the
And
Skuffed
that's
Cast.
the most
of all.
Yeah.
You're in the
I'm gonna be
Skuffed
honest.
Cast.
So when I'm 35, I'm running for president of the United States, and when I win, I'm just gonna change it to lead scuffer. And
Yes,
that's just gonna be
sir.
the new
Lead
title
scuffer.
of president from
You have
now
to make
on is
like
lead
the national
scuffer.
anthem, like the intro, just like vocoded to like Gangster's Paradise.
What's going on, guys?
He's gonna make
Yeah.
dude. Ryan's gonna make all of these changes, and then he's just gonna do something catastrophic, so they have to impeach him, and he's just never gonna let it change.
I'm going to have an affair with Addison Rae, and I'm gonna break up her and Bryce Hall. That's the long term.
You're
It's
gonna
the
be like,
long
I did
con,
not
baby.
have sexual relations with that
Well,
woman.
that woman.
Yep, it's gonna be fire, bro. You would know.
Jesus.
Yo,
Ryan
everyone who's
is
watching
president.
this,
What
keep
if
it
he
in
did?
mind, dude. Get ready.
Listen,
Get ready for the
You
political
guys are just
campaign.
upset. I'm gonna be the first president that's aware that it's just a reality television show.
Can I be your
Do you know what I
campaign
mean?
manager, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like I'm just
sweet.
gonna get up. I'm gonna get up in front of people and I'm gonna look at my campaign advisor. I'm gonna be like, all right, what do these people want me to say? And then I'm just gonna say the opposite, just to piss people off, so they tweet about me.
No, you're gonna do that thing in that last podcast where you was talking about you just call everyone fat, and you're
Yeah,
you
should-
said
my response.
You
You're
should
gonna be like, your
pull-
policy makes no sense, and I'd be like, well, you're fat, so
just be like,
Dude,
you know, you're fat, but if you vote for me, you'd be a little
you
less
know,
fat.
you'd be
so.
a little
yeah.
skinnier. You should just
like my opponent gets up there like, Ryan, what are you gonna do about the socioeconomic issues plaguing the Middle East? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna be honest. You're fat, so that's what I think about that
You're
one.
kinda
alright? And then
large,
the
so I
crowd's just gonna start cheering. They're gonna
Yes,
be
they're
like,
gonna love it.
USA,
Ryan, Ryan.
They all start like chanting.
bro. And then I'm also my first act as president. You know, a lot of people surround themselves with people that know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. I'm putting Bumpkin in charge of the Fed, the
Yes,
Federal Reserve.
sir.
I'm gonna give Cyrus my chief of staff position, and I'm gonna put Dom as the Department of Defense secretary, and he's gonna be able to go to war with people.
Oh!
And it's gonna happen.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah,
And I
So what
also
I'm-
just want to be the postmaster general.
I also
the
just like
RPG.
this is all the reasons you should never vote for me, because I would just be memeing around, bro.
No,
I'm gonna
se-
keep it a buck. I'd be like, what would happen if we launched a missile at Bulgaria? Like, what would they really do?
You
Like,
do a
honestly.
Joey Salad social experiment. What would happen if you launched a missile at North Korea?
Or like just pick a country that like really can't do anything back. Just be like, what is Bulgaria gonna do, bro?
Right.
Like really,
Yeah.
what are they gonna do
Let's-
about it?
Let's drop a nuke in Lithuania and see what
Just like
happens.
Yeah,
find a
just what
place
are you
with
gonna
the
do,
most
bro?
broken
What?
economy possible. Everything's falling apart. Their government doesn't even exist. It's like, hey, what would happen if we just like took you off the earth?
I also would not be able to keep my mouth shut if like I knew about aliens. Yeah, I
Really?
would just
You would just blurt
let's
it.
be honest. You're telling me that you're president and you find out some crazy stuff like
I'm telling people.
JFK got shot by ET.
I'm telling
You're
people.
not gonna tell anyone.
I have to tell at
movie.
least like
Yes.
all my closest,
E.T. is
bro.
based on a true story about helping him escape JFK's assassination, and like you find out that's a fact, and you're gonna tell no one.
I would tell everyone, Loki. I
That's
would
what
tell
I'm
everyone.
You would tell everyone, and then all of a sudden, in like a week, you'd mysteriously
dead.
disappear.
No, they would shoot me
would-
with ET's brother, bro. BT.
Dude,
They'd
the
pull him
second
out.
Ryan would
BT.
try to, the second Ryan would bring any sort of eligible evidence of this happening, they would cut everything, and he would just immediately get shot. He would die.
See, I don't actually ever want to be. That's just too much pressure, bro. I don't want to be in charge of anything that important.
No.
Yeah.
I want to just be in charge of my podcast. I don't want to be in
Yeah.
charge of people.
Right.
That's so
Just
much
like-
pressure, bro. People are like,
I just like being
"Oh,
in
Ryan,
charge
there's-
of my Reddit
there's-
channel.
there's people dying. What do we do?" And you're just like, "I don't know."
Right.
I have
Well, and
Exactly.
no
really,
idea.
no matter what you do, there's gonna be people that aren't gonna be happy. So like,
Right.
Yeah, so
you just can't
I re-
win.
Nope, and that's why, for that reason, I officially cancel my candidacy for
Like,
presidency.
why
It
would
was a good
anyone
5
want to become
minutes.
president if they know that no matter what they do, there's gonna be people who are just gonna get mad at everything.
Dude, Ryan's gonna like try to do something.
I
like,
canceled. I just canceled my campaign, bro. Did you?
You just
now I'm
canceled?
out of a
Oh,
job.
you
What's
did
your
just
problem?
cancel. We're all out of jobs now. Got to go back to our
Gotta
most
go back
important-
to the barber shop, man.
the bar-
Wait, you're a
Sorry,
barber
Sarah, you-
too?
You're not cutting hair.
I'm gonna sweep floors for like $5
Bro,
bills.
I thought
man.
you owned Android.
He does.
Right,
He just
what
like,
happened to
But
you?
it's like I gotta pass the time somehow.
So
He
you're
just
gonna
wants
go
to-
sweep at a barber shop.
He needs some
gang.
Yeah, man, it makes for good conversation.
He needs some time away from Addison.
right.
I do.
Yeah, that's true.
She's
going-
always
driving
blowing me up,
crazy.
man. I just need a break.
This man Cyrus goes.
Speaking of things that need a break, bro, this is wild, dog. I gotta take a break from Cinnamon Toast Crunch after this. This is gonna make y'all,
Oh
some
no!
of y'all sad.
Please don't say
Some
it.
guy found shrimp tails in his Cinnamon Toast
How?
Crunch, bro.
Wait, what?
Like,
Bro, that's
Oh,
my
man.
favorite
Yeah.
cereal.
I will
Oh,
send you
man.
this thingamajiggy, this tweet right here. It's
Bro.
hilarious, bro. He pours out this box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and there's like 2 shrimp tails
Oh,
covered
wow.
in like the cinnamon, bro.
Say
It's
it
Imagine you're ready
hilarious.
for a
So-
bowl
How
of
does that just-
cereal. and
no,
it has
you
I
get
just-
shrimp
two
tails in
shrimp
there.
tails.
Look at it. Tell me that's not Cinnamon
Say
Toast
it
tail. And it's like a
ain't.
verified guy. It's not a random nobody, bro.
How is this
Oh,
possible? How does that even
bro.
I
happen?
don't know.
Do they
I
just
don't know,
mix
but
in
I'll-
shrimp in the factory where they make the Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I don't
That's
understand.
kind of gross to think about, you know?
God,
Like
bro.
a kid's
Dude,
breakfast
the best
cereal
part
being
is-
around a bunch
Dude,
of
it
shrimp.
looks. If I ran into that in my Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I would think it's like a bug. It looks like a
Yeah.
a beetle or like a cockroach.
Anyways, he tweeted at them, right? And he's like, "Why are there shrimp tails in my cereal?" And the company responds and says, "We're sorry to see what you found. We would like you to report this to our quality team and replace the box. Can you DM us to collect more details?" And he goes, "I don't know if I want another box," because he just found shrimps
Right,
in
shrimp
it, bro.
tails. It is.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know it was an automated response, but I think automated response on Twitter genuinely make companies look worse more than they make them
Oh,
look better.
without
Yeah.
a doubt.
It does stuff
yeah.
like that.
'Cause it'll be
Where it's
like,
"Oh,
I just found
want
a
a box?"
Glock 9 in my McDonald's hamburger, and then they'll reply and they'll be like, "Oh, this is unfortunate. Send us your location so we can get this resolved.
Right,
It's like,
minor
yeah.
setback. This is
Yeah.
unfortunate.
We'll refund your money." Oh, thanks.
Yeah, or this one, they're like, "Would you like a new box?" It's like, bro, he just found shrimp in his, like, probably not.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
Yeah,
he's done with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, at least for a little
I
while.
don't think he wants another bowl.
Did he clarify if it was unopened or not?
what do you mean?
Because what if you
Obviously
got
it's open.
finessed and somebody just hit a and threw 2 shrimp
like,
tails inside of the
Why
box?
would somebody
how-
do that?
Dude, what do you
See,
mean?
why would
People
they have
used
that
to
in the
lick
factory? I
ice
mean,
cream for a
somebody went to
challenge,
the
and you're
grocery
asking why
store.
someone would do that?
I mean, it's
So somebody made cinnamon toast shrimp tails just to go to the grocery store and put them in a bag,
Bro,
so
people
that
are
way somebody
evil.
would tweet at them.
you'd have to
You're-
like
you're
open the
giving
bag in
people
the
more
store and then
credit
somehow
than you should.
reseal it. Like, I think if you like got a thing like a cereal box from the store that was already open, you would notice that it was like already open when you were there
Yeah,
at
but
the
how-
store on
How
the
do we
shelf.
know he looked? All I'm saying
Bro,
is,
oh my God, it gets worse. It gets worse.
gets
So
worse?
then,
Oh.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch replied again and said, "After further investigation with our team that closely examined the image, it appears to be an accumulation of cinnamon sugar that can sometimes occur when ingredients aren't thoroughly blended, and there's no possibility it's shrimp." And he replied and said, "Well, after further investigation, these are cinnamon-coated shrimp tails, you weirdos. I wasn't mad until you just tried to gaslight me." Like, they just denied that it was
Right.
shrimp. They're like, "Nah,
They just
bro,
were
it's
straight
it's
up
like,
like, no,
actually, that thing
you're
in your
wrong.
hand, sugar. That is actually sugar. So shut the fuck up.
It's so obviously shrimp tails. You can see the literal
Right.
part, like the skin or whatever of the shrimp, like
that you
coming
take
off
the
of
shrimp
it,
out of.
and you can see that it's
Ew.
red or pink or whatever.
Their sugar is
bro.
red, Dom.
Nah, that's
duh.
cinnamon for sure, bro.
Right? Like,
Yeah,
come
that's
on,
just
Dom.
a cinnamon
Just
clump.
cereal, man. Put it in the bowl.
Get right, put that shit in some milk.
You know what?
Scrumptious.
Right,
Yo,
they might be
shrimp
onto
toast
something.
crunch.
I'm thinking cinnamon toast
Cinnamon
shrimp
toast
tails.
shrimp. Cinnamon toast shrimp. It's fire.
It's the new thing, dude.
Ew, no.
They just know. You know what they need to do? They need to double down. They need to just run with it. They gotta be like, oh yeah,
Right?
it's
This
actually.
is the new product.
You actually just got
like-
a leak of our new product that we have coming out soon.
leak?
Bro, no, they've got to double down in a weirder way and just commit to some weird, like, Willy Wonka bit. Like, the master of our factory put shrimp in these. If you find the cinnamon
shrimp.
shrimp, you get to come tour the factory.
Right, go to
They
this
gotta, like,
location.
that-
Make a game out of it.
They gotta do that, but put like poison berries in there or something.
Not even, bro. It's got to be like a random location that's just this dark bunker, and they just kidnap
They
them.
want to... Dude, they just bring
It's like a-
everybody
They just
to, like,
beat 'em up.
the Jeep factory in Toledo,
Make 'em
Ohio,
leave.
and give everyone a tour.
Right.
of the grand prize.
Jeep
bro.
factory,
You get to see
bro.
the boat in the river and the Jeep factory.
Congratulations,
Yes,
you
sir.
won.
They take them to Detroit and just show them vacant lots for 2 hours.
Right.
Just take everybody home.
Think I'd
and
rather.
like dilapidated homes.
think I'll take the beating in the construction site. Never mind.
It's like, what, did
I
you have
have
a great time? You bring your old Grandpa Joe, like in the movie.
Yo, that dude was kind of an ass, but that's another topic, bro.
Uh-oh.
Like, he just pretended that he couldn't walk for, like, years. And
I
made
don't
his family
even
support
remember it,
him.
really.
And then he just hopped out of bed to go to the candy factory.
Oh,
It
like,
was
he
like-
pretended to not be able to work.
And then he jumped
And-
up
but he was
dancing.
fine.
I was like,
What an
yo,
ass.
you're
As ready
alive.
as ever. And nobody said a thing.
Nobody pointed out that was really messed up. They just rolled with it. Like, that's just perfectly normal.
You just
behavior.
reminded me of that.
Or
A
maybe,
breaker
like,
looked at that, and I
I
was
think
like,
Went in
what
and had
happened-
Fun, ate some candy, enjoyed himself.
right, and he
Nothing
walked
happened.
for hours.
Like he didn't make his family suffer
Right.
for all those
That's what I'm
years.
saying. This man laid in a bed for like however many
Years.
years, and then he got out and he can just dance and walk around
Right.
for multiple hours. He
he
like
saw a
lost all his
golden
muscle
ticket.
mass in his legs, and he's just fine.
He saw
Like,
a
he-
golden
How ripped was
ticket
he
and was
before
like,
then?
"It's my
Movie.
time."
That's the real question. How strong was he before?
He
Because
must
he
have
had
been.
to have been jacked.
Yeah, like, man, he
Without
had to
a
been like
doubt.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Joe
Dude
the
was
Rock
massive.
Johnson type beat. Yeah,
Bro, I don't know. Maybe the grandpa just had powers.
and like, why would he like? I feel like with the writers just wanted to have like a sob story, you know, like
Oh, of
my
course.
grandpa
Did you see
can't
the
walk.
house they were in?
And then
Do you think they
no,
just like forgot the story 10 minutes in?
I'm saying,
just-
you know,
he just jumped up.
I'm saying they wanted to have like a heartfelt, emotional beginning, and then they like got like a plot hole, and they realized that they're like, wait a minute, this guy can't go to the factory
right, he
if
can't
he can't
go to
walk.
the factory if he can't fucking
And
walk.
so they're just like, well, he
show
can
him
get
the
out of
golden
bed. Now.
ticket.
He can just
okay,
walk
but even
now.
then, dude, you're telling me that this guy's like he couldn't walk, and it was cured by like the power of his love for chocolate. Well, that
Right.
tells me that he's also a diabetic. Then
He's
So, like,
also
I
a
don't-
fiend.
He's a
Yeah,
fiend. He's
bro.
gonna go there,
Wrestling
eat,
in
and
the
then
candy
die.
factory.
He had a crippling
He's going
addiction
to his
because-
demise.
He had a crippling addiction to the dopamine release of chocolate
Yeah.
in his
The
system.
dopamine release.
Dude, I have a question for all of you, all right? This is kind of moving on to the next topic.
Yes.
So, I watch a lot of reality TV. It's something that I enjoy. That being said, there is one type of show that I just don't understand. So, I'm going to ask you guys, would any of you ever go on a dating show?
No.
Ever?
No.
No.
I just think, like, the signing up to do your relationship as publicly as humanly possible is just the worst possible thing you could ever do.
That's
I would
just
go
such a
on.
waste
I
of
would
your
go
time.
on that shit like Love Island and just fuck with everyone's relationship. Just be an
I would just
absolute
go on there
menace.
And I would go in there and be the character that just everyone hated. Like, just
Yeah.
be
This isn't
an
the most
absolute-
unlikable person.
Yeah, literally just anything that you could think of that would just make me an unlikable like that's what I would be. I would just do everything for no reason. Like I would just
Right.
go up to
Just
some
walk
guy
in
and
there
just
and
spill
punch
his
some
drink
random
for
And
just
then when they-
zero reason.
Yeah. I just feel like, too, like, the dating shows are getting weirder. Like,
They
they used
are.
to make sense. The reason I'm asking this and this came to my mind. Oh, wait, Cyrus, you wouldn't do it, right?
No, I wouldn't.
How much? Okay, are you like Meatloaf? You know the guy who makes music?
No,
Meatloaf.
I've
He's
never
that
heard
know
old
a
white
guy
dude.
named Meatloaf,
He
if
make
I'm
he
being
makes that
honest.
song. I would do anything for love, but I
Oh.
won't do that.
No, I know who that is,
He's
okay.
making a dating show, and it's like, okay, you want to go on The Bachelor or 90 Day Fiance? I guess I can get it. Y'all are desperate if you're going on Meatloaf's dating show to find true love, bro. Like, there's a certain level of TV that's just pathetic.
Right. I feel like the most normal dating show out there is The Bachelor, and even then, it's like many women trying to get one man at the same time. That's not
Yeah.
fucking normal at all.
Well, either that or it's like 30
I
guys
watched-
trying to get one
I
girl.
watched
Right,
this,
The Bachelorette.
I watched this video by Noah Miller, and it was on this dating show where these like couples who are kind of like questioning each other's like loyalty or whatever, they go to like a super nice house, like a mansion with all these single people, like, and they go to different ones, so they're separated with all these single people, and then they get to watch each other and see what like they do and if they like cheat on one another. And it's like,
But still, it's like, what a bad
Oh,
dude.
no.
Like, dating shows in general are just a bad idea.
Yeah.
No,
Or
they're
like-
not good at all.
no, and
How unhappy are you in your relationship for your partner to come to you and be like, you're going to let me go to an island for a week just to see if I'll cheat on you?
yeah, no, and the thing is, like, most reality TV shows are kind of like scripted a little bit, but that one was like real. Like there was
That one
there's some
is
actually like
painfully real.
messed up things that happened. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I remember this one girl was just complaining to like every guy about how much of a beta male her boyfriend was, and he was just sitting there watching, and he started crying because
Oh my God.
I was like, God. Like, she was like, yeah, I just want a guy who's like kind of like an alpha male, and he just like takes the reins, and then the guy was just, and he's like, yeah, and he just doesn't do anything, you know, like he just doesn't. It feels like I just have a girlfriend, and then she just started crying.
She's one of those girls that when a guy like takes her out, she calls him too nice. I can just feel
bro.
it.
I don't even. I just think it's like people on dating shows too. The other thing about that is obviously there's going to be horrible people who do horrible things, but it's also like, all right, they put you in a room with a bunch of single people that are also in an unhappy relationship, and then they just get all of you piss drunk,
Right,
and then
what
they
do
just
you
take
Yeah.
the worst clips possible.
Yeah, that's what
And then
happens. That's what they
just-
do.
That's
Like, it's like,
reality.
bro.
That's reality TV right there. It's
Like-
so bad.
And then all of America hates you because you were blackout drunk complaining
Right,
about your
complaining
boyfriend
about
and
your
they filmed
boyfriend
it.
not being very assertive. Like, come on.
Yeah, and like I always wonder what happens after those shows. Like, do they end up like? Do they
I
just
wonder if
stay
he's
together?
alive.
I mean, that
I
guy
don't
would have
think there's
definitely
any
stayed
way.
by the looks of it.
Yeah, I mean, if he was,
Yeah, I feel like he probably doesn't
bro.
have the back. If everything she's saying is right, I feel like he probably wouldn't have the backbone to just
Dude,
be
but
like,
that's the
"All right."
worst part is if he stays, he's basically confirming.
Yeah,
he's
that he's.
bro. Like it's just an L regardless.
Nah, bro. I wouldn't have
Cleaned up his
even.
act for her.
I wouldn't have even
Like he's
kept
either got to break up with
watching.
her, or like, because if you think about it, he's either like, all right, I'm gonna change. At which point, if he's actually not gonna be a beta, he would break up with her.
Mm-hmm.
But then if he does that, then he doesn't have his girlfriend. So then why would he change? So it's just
It's
a
just-
catch-22,
yeah,
bro.
he's in
This
a
guy's stuck
paradox.
between
He
a rock
can't
and
do
a hard
anything.
place.
The ultimatum of the year.
Dude, in philosophy, like 80 years from now, they're gonna be like the Skuffed dilemma,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
talk about just like this situation. Your girlfriend calls you a bitch on national television. Do you break up with her or not?
Right, or do you stop being a bitch? Now, if you stop
Yeah.
doing that,
Or do you?
ancient philosopher Ryan Agnew, like,
right?
Said.
like
Full
Ah,
of-
but
comes
and then,
up
like,
with
bro,
this
they've got like
theory.
the Cyrus theory, which is like a possible answer that was uncovered in ancient texts, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
ancient text, it's just lol.
the Cyrus paradox. It's just like he's like,
get cucked, lol.
Right? Cucked, lol. The end.
And then they're just like they're breaking down. They're like, what is a cuck? What is a cuck?
So, about this whole cuck situation,
The cook situation.
YouTube videos in like 80 years, and like first
Right.
before we dive into this, we have to talk about what is a cuck, and they just started. And they just
Bro, and then the Vsauce music starts
Right.
playing. Down, down.
Do-do-do.
yeah.
Dude.
Dude, oh, okay, this is a cool thing. Are you ready, bro? There's this company that I guess is paying people $2,400 to not look at their screen for 24 hours.
Jesus.
That
me
seems
up,
worth
man.
it.
That is,
Like that's what I think. That seems kind of worth it, bro.
yeah. Like just do it every other day or something, you know, and just
To
boom,
not
that's
look
your
at it for
I'd do
24
that every
hours.
day for 2 weeks.
I was gonna say, bro, that's like an easy grab for a more natural life. Just chill.
Like I might sign up
Like,
for that, bro.
yeah, maybe
for
just,
one
like-
day,
just
for
like get a
24
book or
hours.
something,
For
you know?
24 hours,
would
no
definitely.
screens, and I get
Or
get
just-
like a 2.5 bands.
Bro, just sleep. You could literally just go to bed.
you don't even have to just sleep either. It's like all your friends sign up and you guys just do something. Just
Oh,
go
yeah, I'm
camping.
I'm saying
Literally.
we just all
Just
sign up
go
and then
hang
go on
out.
vacation with
Right.
no phone.
Or like-
No
or like
phones.
imagine-
we just come back to cash.
No, what if everybody signs up, they go on vacation, and then they like go to a Wendy's, and if they have like the
They have one of those
vending machines that have the
screens.
and it's like, oh no! And
We
they have
all just drop to our
it's like-
knees.
everyone just
You
fails.
sign up thinking it's not gonna be that deep, and then like there's an FBI van following you, making sure that you're not
Like
looking
you
at
cannot
anything.
look at
Every
a single
possible
screen.
moment.
You look at
They
like
make me-
electronic billboard
Like
and just immediately
we're driving
lose.
somewhere and they make my car crash because it has a screen in it. They're like, "You're cheating!
You're cheating!
My
You're a
car.
cheater! Get out.
No
Get out
technology.
Of the car. But I'm moving. Get out of the car now.
No, like not even like a
Apparently
digital
microwaves
screen.
are
Like if you go
okay.
through like a screen door, they just make you lose. Like, they're just like any type of screen.
So, like,
Bro, okay, listen to this. This is so dumb. So they're gonna send you an electronic safe that locks for 24 hours so you can't cheat, and then they're sending you a $200 Amazon gift card to put together a tech-free survival kit. Bro, if you need a survival
Survival
kit
kit?
to go
You
24
literally have
hours
a
without a
problem.
phone,
Right,
then
you have an
need to
issue.
like go outside, please.
People
you
never
need
been,
you
like,
need
grounded?
more than the money. You need some rehabilitation. Like, it's not that
Literally,
deep.
You need help. You need therapy.
But look, all right,
Dude.
I might have to sign up. I'm so serious. That sounds so fun.
Yo, I'm
Yeah,
keeping
where are
it a
they?
buck.
Where are they hosting this?
It's on. You have to write 100-word. Answer a 100-word question about why you're right for the challenge. Applications are open until March 26th, and the winners will be announced on the company's YouTube page on the March
I don't feel
29th.
like doing all that. Never mind.
Why you're
Bro,
right for the
Are
challenge?
you kidding me? For $2,400, you're not gonna.
This is the
answer a
reason
question.
why.
It's like,
I
but like,
know
what
I
if they
need
don't
to-
pick me? You know?
Well, then you just answered a question.
I was gonna say,
But
and you
with
answered.
100, that's a lot of words.
100
you know?
words. It's not as much as you think, Cyrus. Trust me.
Yeah, dude, 100 words.
That's like
is
3 or
you
4
just use
sentences.
You just a
Oh,
bunch of
whatever,
little
man.
words.
That's fine. You know what? I'll enter right after the podcast. Free money.
If you win.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, nah, I'm down.
That's kind of
Imagine you get picked and then you lose. Like you accidentally look at your.
Dude, I look so stupid.
Somebody
like,
trained
next
for
week
this
on
for
the,
2 weeks.
Next week on the podcast, I'm like, so guys,
I lost.
I lost.
I lost.
So everyone celebrates. They're like, "Yeah, he got selected." And then you report back a week later. So like, so about that. Yeah,
The
I
video's
lost.
name is I lost. ...
Just I lost.
Everybody's so happy for you. They're like, "Finally, man!"
No, I
know we
just
can really
upload a
use
video called "Update" in all lowercase.
the thumbnail is just black.
It's just you crying
Right.
in the thumbnail, bro. You just take David Dobrik's thumbnail from his apology video and use it for yours.
And you're like,
Literally.
you pull out a
I'll take a
rugby
stab.
ball. I lost.
So guys, no, like you sit down, like it's an apology video, you like sigh. You're like, so I didn't want to have to make this video, but I regret to inform you all that I lost. And then it just
That's
ends.
it. And the
I did
video's
that
done.
one
Gets,
time
like,
on Twitter
dislike
because I
bomb.
lost in a game of Counter-Strike.
Right.
They're like,
you piece
dude,
of shit.
everybody
How
vouched
fucking
for
dare
you.
you?
They're like, everyone vouched for you to win this challenge, and you finally win, and then you lose. And you just lose all your subscribers.
Right. All of a sudden you're just
Everybody unsubs. Video gets like 1 billion dislikes. I'm trending,
It gets
but
more
like it's just
dislikes than
all
it gets
dislikes.
views. It gets
They
like a
make it.
billion
Literally, it
dislikes
has
and, like,
no likes, 0 likes. I try to like the video,
and
it
didn't
goes
let you.
away.
And your Chrome
YouTube
crashed.
didn't like it.
My Wi-Fi goes out when I click the like button.
Your Chrome crashes, your PC blue screens.
You're just not allowed to
Just
make another
PC
video.
All hell breaks loose, man.
All of a sudden,
Instantly
like
terminated.
the
Everything
tornado,
that can possibly go wrong just goes wrong.
you know, like the
immediately.
tornado warning that like comes out. It's like, eh.
All planes come out of the sky as soon as I.
The
just
purge
right
is
then and there.
beginning in 45 minutes.
The second coming
All of a
arrives.
sudden, the sky booms and it goes, I've been watching for a while. I'm God. But that was
I'm
shitty,
God.
Right. The second coming is just happening just so God can tell you
I
how
leave a
garbage
like and I
that
get
was.
struck by lightning.
Bro. Speaking of that,
The
if you
thing in
don't
the
press
end
like
game-
on this, the second coming is
Yeah,
going
it's
to
gonna
Dude.
happen, and God's gonna be speaking to you. He's
You
just
know
gonna be
that's-
like the video.
It's gonna
You know
start
that scene in
raining
the end
really
game?
hard.
You know that scene in the end game where all the people come through the portals just out of nowhere? That's just gonna
Yes.
happen. All the Wakandan warriors are just gonna come flying out of these giant portals and just storm your house.
You're just gonna get bodied. Oh no. The
Dude,
Avengers.
This is a super off topic question I have, right? But when do you guys think that GTA 6 is releasing?
I
when
don't think
GTA
so.
5
I'm
stops
with
making
it, bro.
money, so
So never.
Right.
yeah.
So
Oh
never.
shit! I guess you're right, man. You think it's gonna be on the PlayStation 6?
If you want me to be honest, I've actually made a video about this on Scrubby, and like they sold like 100 million copies last year or something. Like they're still selling that game like wild.
nothing.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
They're still
And
updating
that's
it
not
too, right?
including microtransactions. Yeah, and like if you include microtransactions, they're probably making like close to 100 million a month.
The
I
game's
would
just
say.
too damn fun, man.
I mean, I was gonna say it's still fun. Like,
It's an enjoyable
whenever-
game.
Literally,
yeah,
it's
whenever-
too
dude,
fun.
Whenever me
really.
and Bumpkin
Especially
play,
with
we have a great
5M.
time.
Hopping
5M
on
is
5M is
amazing.
the best
Dude,
thing in the
5M
world,
is
man.
amazing.
We need to do some GTA roleplay. That would be funny for Skuffed. Like
That would be
imagine-
great, actually. We need to do that.
That'd be
Like
fun.
me and
I'd
Bumpkin
do
did
that.
some GTA roleplay on my stream a couple like weeks ago or a month ago maybe,
That shit was
and
hilarious.
like
What if
I
we
walked
roleplay,
over to
like,
a
outside
guy.
of GTA, like we all just roleplay together, you know?
Yeah, no, like a furry roleplay or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Costumes. I'll,
Yeah.
You know.
We can all just do woo.
What?
Yeah, no, I really like that
What?
idea.
Back to business.
So I basically like when we were playing GTA roleplay, I walked up to some dude on some random server and just started beating the crap out of him, and then like I didn't realize that in that server, when you get hurt, because he just started beating me back, and we just got into a super long fight. Your characters just take forever to die for some reason.
Yeah, no, his character was
we
blacking out for the 30 minutes we played
so
on the way
literally,
to the
like,
hospital.
I got into a guy. Me and this dude were fighting for like 20 minutes. Neither of our characters fell down once. And then all
It's
of a
kind of
sudden,
realistic, honestly, if you think about it.
you know, and all of a sudden, I just start running away because I think he gets in a car and leaves. Bumpkin comes pick me up. My screen starts like fading to black and then coming back in and just constantly doing that. And then my dude just keeps falling over. And I check the diagram and I've like broken all my bones and I'm under like high stress. So for the next like 45 minutes, my guy just kept like ragdolling no matter what. Like, I'd be in the middle of the road, and it would just ragdoll, and I'd get hit by a car, and it was the funniest thing ever.
What Dom is trying to say is GTA roleplay is stupidly realistic sometimes.
How do you know what Dom's trying to say?
Because
they're dating.
You don't know me.
We're also psychically connected.
Yeah,
Dom, I told you this yesterday in your dreams.
You did?
I did.
They really be like that.
How do you not remember?
No, but
Dom?
I really don't think it's ever coming out.
I don't either.
No, I don't think it is either. But we do
that
need to get
being
on the
said,
GTA
I think we should
RP.
play some 5M later.
Yeah, I do.
Bro,
I
I
agree.
agree.
I actually
pull
do.
up.
You guys want
to
to hear?
reinstall that game and find my headset part to my headphones?
Bet. Do you guys want to hear somebody who had the worst luck ever?
Bumpkin when he made his
Okay.
channel.
So there's this guy, right? He's vibing. He's chilling. And his bike gets stolen, and it's a very expensive bike, and he's like, damn, bro, I'm going to drive down to the police office and just report it. So he drives down, and he parks his car in front of the police station,
And
right?
the bike is there.
And he comes back out, and his car's gone.
Oh. Oh, no.
That's
Somebody
a double
stole
L.
his
Where does he
car
live?
While he went to report the bike theft, bro. But it gets worse. So then, at 8 p.m., so for 2 hours, the car's gone, right? A cop finds it, arrests the driver. Are you ready, dude? He gets his car back. The guy who had stolen it was chain smoking cigarettes in his car, so his car reeks like cigarettes, bro. And yeah, and he didn't get his bike back.
Oh, there was no happy ending to that
I thought you were
at
going to
all.
say, like, he gets...
Oh, wait, no. It's even worse. His bike wasn't stolen. He had gone to report somebody else's bike getting stolen to be a nice guy, and then his car got jacked.
It's just a chain
That
reaction.
man is... That's a villain backstory. That man is never going to be nice ever
I
again.
would have became
No.
the Joker.
Yeah,
in that
no.
scenario.
The quote was, he saw somebody walking down the street with like a little girl's bike and bolt cutters and a cut bike lock. So he went to report it, and then his car got jacked.
What if
Yeah,
that's just
trying
that
to
guy's
a
bike?
nice Samaritan, and
See,
then just done.
I would have. That's when you go buy a ski mask and some black Air Forces and you get to work.
Right?
Yeah, you gotta track.
I
that
thought
dude
you were
down,
about to
bro.
say like his bike got stolen, so he went to the police station. His car got stolen while he was there, so he just gave up, went home, and the next morning he went to go out to work and his shoes were gone.
Shoes?
Oh my goodness!
Like-
Could you imagine?
Like
bro, the
it's
guy
just
had-
like every
They were just not
Just cause fuck it. Just take
no
your
shoes for you.
Yeah, just all
Bro,
his
I don't
forms
know
of
why-
transportation are just gone. He just
What did
wakes
they
up.
I don't
take,
know
like,
why it
every
upsets
left
me.
sock in specific.
It just really upsets me that like the dude who stole his car was chain smoking cigarettes, bro. Like if you're gonna steal my
Right.
car, like you know what, fine, but like come
At
on,
least treat
bro.
it like you
Come
want the
on.
car.
Respectful with it.
Because then like that smell's never coming out.
No.
Why even
Like,
do that in
car's
your own
constantly
car,
gonna
you
be
know?
like
forever.
that. It's,
And then when he goes to resell it, it's gonna be a stolen car
wait,
that
wait.
people have smoked in, so no one's gonna want to buy
Hold
it.
on.
Like, bruh, you did this guy
Cyrus,
dirty
what
for
did you
no
just say?
reason.
I wouldn't even do that in my own car.
oh, I thought you said why didn't he do that in his own car? I was like really
Why would I say
going.
that?
I
That
was-
is
that's why I
disgusting.
asked. Never mind. Anyway,
Dude, is it? I don't know. This might be a
Clearly
stupid
doesn't
question.
even have his own if he fucking stole a car.
This might be a stupid question. Is it like possible to even like get rid of that smell? Like, can you like smell clean it?
dude,
I
it's
I'm
don't
sure,
think
but
so.
I'm sure
I-
it's expensive.
you're gonna have to like deep clean like car. My
Because like I don't think
grandfather
some
used to
Febreze
smoke.
is gonna fix
No,
that.
it's
I think,
not.
you
My
know,
grandfather used to smoke in the car sometimes, and it's in there. It's just in there.
Oh,
It gets
man.
like
Yeah,
embedded
it's
in the
probably
seat
caked
cushions,
in.
bro.
Yeah, it's tar. Everything
Yeah.
is
I was
coated
gonna
in
say
that
it's all
tar.
coated inside of the threading and everything. Like it's not getting out.
Yeah, you
Wow.
would probably like you could pay somebody to, but like
At that point,
Right.
Who
Just
would
get
want
another
to
car.
clean
just
that,
be like, you know what, man, you can keep the car. It's like
Burn it,
it's
man.
like when dogs pee on something and mark their territory. They just smoke in it so that nobody wants it Or like when you like
Yeah, bro.
when you like spit on a birthday cake so you can eat the whole thing and nobody else
I've
gonna have
never
some.
done that, you absolute
Yeah,
freak.
never
You've
done that.
done
Spit
that.
on a birthday
No,
cake
no.
so no one can
Wait a
have
minute, Dom. Whose birthday are you ruining?
Who said I did this? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
that's
you
what
just
people-
said when
that
you
just
spit
seems like
in a
very
birthday
He
cake.
specific
said it like it
example.
was
Like,
such a
I've
casual
never
thing to
heard
do.
that.
I
Neither have I.
I watched like a stream clip on like Twitch fails or something. And some guy did that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did that?
And then
Whose
you did
stream was
to
it?
your
Dom So
grandma
Epic?
on her,
It was
dude,
no,
on
it
his
was
grandma's
NMP
100th
Lowell.
birthday. He
Right.
spit on her cake.
He was streaming his grandma's birthday. Happy birthday, Grandma. Hope you like the cake.
No, I spit on it and like I realized I don't even like that flavor of cake, so I don't even eat it.
You're a menace, bro. You're evil.
Just ruined the entire cake for the fuck of it.
But like no, but it's like kind of like that. Like either they just pee on, like on a fire hydrant to mark their territory, but the smoker just smokes in a car. So like the guy's like, okay, you know what? I don't even want it
if
anymore,
you
man.
chain
can just
smoke
keep
to
it.
mark your territory, you're actually a loser.
Well,
Yeah,
I marked my
speaking of-
territory in my car by chain smoking meth.
All
So now
right,
the car-
well, at least it doesn't smell like cigarettes, okay?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, people don't recognize the smell when they get in. They go, "What's that?" And I go, "Air freshener."
Right, don't worry about it.
I mean, on the topic of Dom talking about cakes, I have a cake-related story.
Oh?
All
There
right,
was
what's
this
up, bro?
one time, right? I was at this family reunion at a park when I was like, what, 7? And there was a funeral being hosted at the same park. And they had a cake. And I was like, yo, what's that cake for? They were like, oh, somebody died. Then they just gave me a slice anyways. And they were
That's
like, wait,
wild, bro.
like halfway through me eating the slice, right? They're like, are you in our family? And I was like, no.
They take it back.
Yo, you stole some dead people cake, bro. That's hilarious.
Bro, there's a picture of them on the cake, too.
Dude, I don't know why the part
You
when you
ate
said
a part of his body?
when you said
No, it's just like,
When
like
you
I
said-
put people on shirts after, like the angel wings and shit.
Aw.
Like they did that, but like on the cake.
Dude,
bro,
I'm
you said what's the cake or you said what's the cake for this and somebody died.
And you
That
still
was-
took it.
And they just make a
That was
cake
like
because the guy
pre-made.
died.
So they gave you a slice.
Celebrating it.
Yo, but the fact that Cyrus just took it,
Right.
like they
Just
were like,
say
"Ah,
right,
this
and
dude
he's-
died," and you were like, "Ah,
thank
okay.
you, thank
Anyways,
you.
can I have
They
it?"
just
Right.
figured I was like the cousin or some shit. They were like, "Are you in our family?" Oh no.
Yeah, you're like halfway through the cake, you're
This
just
cake
conversing
fine,
with the
though.
family
Right,
members,
this is
and
like,
they're
but this
"Yo,
cake go crazy. Like, y'all
are
should
you
give
even in her family? Yo, this cake bussin'.
this cake bus. Give me
Yo,
some
what he
more.
die of? Can you bring him back? Make
Right?
him
Can
die
you-
again
if
so
you
I can
bring
get
him
some
this
more?
cake, I swear he'll resurrect.
Yo, was this his secret recipe before he died? They killed him for it?
Dude, what if they were like, "Yo, y'all murdered this cake," and like that's how he died? Like he got shot, bro.
He got murdered in a
They just
bakery.
start crying.
Y'all
He murdered in a
this cake.
bakery.
Yeah.
Dong. So that's how he died.
Damn, dude, this is some killer cake. And the guy's just
You walk
like,
up, you're like,
"Eh."
"Hey, do y'all have any whipped cream?" And they're like, "That's how he died."
Whipped cream be killer though, so I kind of understand. He just starts throwing out puns about death at a funeral.
You're like,
You
yo,
go
this
teabag
cake
him.
is gas, and he died
This
in like a
cake
carbon
is to
monoxide
die
leak.
for.
Yeah, you're like, yo, this cake, yeah.
Dude, okay, I'm imagining the T-shirts that Cyrus described. Like, can I just say, if you're at Disneyland with your family and you have those whack shirts that say like "The Johnsons 2015,"
Yeah.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate
You
you.
were
I
that
hate you,
family.
I hate you.
Dude, weren't we like thinking about doing some shit like that?
Yeah, but we were gonna do it ironically.
Right,
though,
we were
so
gonna-
it's funny when we.
Right,
I
we're
was
gonna
thinking
be
like
idiots.
we're gonna like
I'm
get
a
those
Hitler.
family,
Who cares?
the family Disney shirts where like there's like the little Mickeys and then the minis for like the mom.
For the mom. It's
We
gonna be
gotta
the
do
mom.
that, bro. I don't know.
Yo, when I die,
Dude,
please
here's
don't.
the other thing that
please
bugs
don't
me
put
about
me on a shirt.
Disneyland, bro. The one thing that else bugs me about Disneyland, I'll be chilling, doing my thing. I'm minding my own business. And then there's like some greasy little 4-year-old just basically trying to like grind past me in line. And
Yes.
it's just like, listen, I understand it's Disneyland and kids are going to be there. I'm not saying that I'm not expecting that. I just expect you to control your kid. And if he's like wiping his mouth on my shirt, it's just weird. Control your child, bro. I don't know you.
Exactly. And then like you'll look at the parent like, hey, can you get him? You'll just look at him and they'll be like, oh, don't worry about him. It's like, no, but he's fucking annoying.
Don't worry about him. They
can you
always
please
say
just
that.
move him out
Why
of the
do
way?
They say that? I'm clearly
same
worrying about him.
Right. I'm like,
Dude, it's the same thing when like their dog's running up to you. You're
Right.
like, oh, he's friendly. It's like, that's cool, but he looks pissed.
right,
So
right.
can you
That's
stop
cool,
him?
but he's
God.
jumping on me
That's
and
cool, but
like
he
I
looks
want to
mighty
walk away.
hungry.
Dude, this reminds me. So, like, one time I was on a bike ride when I was really young with my sister and my dad, and we were, like, going around this cul-de-sac, and there was this lady who has this dog that we always used to visit, and this guy was walking his dog by us, and we stopped and, like, pet the dog, and he was, like, the dog was, like, my sister was really young at the time, so, she was really short, and the dog was, like, basically jumping up on her, like, and it was, like, like when a big dog jumps up on a little kid, it's like, okay, dude, calm down. And then the guy was like, oh, don't worry, he's friendly. And then he just straight up bit my sister.
That's kind of hot.
Jesus.
He's friendly dies.
Don't worry.
Could you
He's
imagine? I've been bit by a dog like that dog, and after they've said like, "Oh, it's friendly," and it's like,
It's
come
not.
on, bro.
It's
How you
not.
gonna say it's friendly and
They're
then let
never
it bite?
friendly.
That's what I'm saying. I was just
What do
going to
you-
mention that too. One thing that has annoyed me to this day about dog owners, they'll tell you like, oh, he's real friendly. Oh, she doesn't bite. Just don't do this very normal thing that people do all the time, like slightly tower over them. If you slightly tower over this dog, even though you're like, what, 6 foot, it's going to start trying to bite you. It's like, oh, I'm sorry that it doesn't want me to be taller than it, but I can't do
Yeah,
anything
Tom,
about that.
Is your sister like? Is she afraid of dogs now, or is like she good now?
No, she's good.
Like, is it good now? Okay, bro. Because that's the other thing too. Whenever like a dog's mean to a little kid, it's like, bro, what if you just traumatize that little kid to dogs forever? Like, what if
Dude,
Dom's
that's-
sister was now
no.
like horrified of
Dogs.
So
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
it
that's what
happens.
happened. That's what happened to my dad. So my dad
Yeah,
used to be a
literally,
newspaper
yeah.
delivery boy when he was like around my age, and he was delivering a newspaper to this one house, and they had this like I guess this big dog, and he was super angry. And he went into the house to deliver the paper or something. I don't know how it worked back then. I guess he just got to like let in or something. And the guy was like, "Oh, the dog's friendly." He started chasing after my dad, like bit him, and now my dad just hates dogs. So
I don't
Yeah, I would
blame.
hate dogs too.
I was going to say, I don't
I
blame
hated
him for
dogs
that
for a
one.
good while because I was chilling during the regular show premiere like 10 years ago now. I was like
Mad specific.
I remember this like it was yesterday. I was on the couch with my brothers at my aunt's house just watching regular show. It was the first ever episode. I was waiting all week for this shit. I think it was like a Monday or something. I don't even know, man. I was just like, man, it's finally on. I'm watching it, having a good time. When out of nowhere, my cousin opens up the back door and the dog just runs through to the living room to where we're just sitting watching regular show, bites me on my hand, and I just jet out of there, bro. He's chasing me and shit. I was afraid of dogs for so damn long, bro. That shit was horrifying.
Yeah, bro. You're
the
more afraid
regular
of Caleb,
show
though, huh?
premiere.
Yeah, man. Caleb's he's a nightmare.
He's
so
he's
scary.
terrifying, ferocious. He's a
He's
beast.
just so intimidating.
He's just such a
Right.
giant, scary dog.
He's a
the
beast.
way he looks
Yeah,
up
for
at
real.
you
He's
and
ferocious,
smiles
man.
with his tongues out just terrifies me, bro.
Dude,
It's
I have
Yeah.
I have a weird question, bro. If you could be one animal, what would it be?
I'd probably be a cat because like,
Right,
they
some
don't have
sort
to
of
be
wild
walked or
cat.
do anything. They
Yeah,
just
they
kind of
just sleep.
sit there.
They kind of do just chill. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I think I would kind of want to be definitely like a domestic animal. I just don't know which one. I guess whichever one lives the longest.
I'd probably
Maybe
be
like a-
chill with being a cat until I
tortoise.
die.
Like a tortoise, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm going wild. I want to be an eagle.
Yes.
Flying eagle.
See, I
Yeah,
just
so you
don't.
can
I
fly?
just don't like the risk of just dying in the wild. That's the problem.
Yeah, okay, but I'm not gonna get hit by a car, and what's
Right.
gonna kill an eagle, bro?
What if you get hit by a plane though?
I can see those
Never
coming, bro. I'm
sees
aware.
the plane.
Yeah.
Just
There's
Is
a
he
reason
not?
they
I
call
see it
things
coming.
eagle-eyed, so you can because you can see
so
them.
you could see.
Yeah, bro, but think about it. I could fly where I wanted, and
Mm-hmm.
then I always have great eggs for breakfast. It's like a fact. And then on top of that, I could just kill rats all day, and no one's gonna get mad because it's a rat.
For its being an eagle, being a bird in general would be so tough because I just want to fly at some like crazy nice looking place. Just get the best cinematic view of wherever I wanted to go.
Your life
Yeah.
would just be a drone.
It would, and it would be so tough.
Okay, can I just be
That
a
actually
drone?
does sound pretty sick.
Can you be a drone?
Can you be a drone? Is that an
Why
animal?
not?
Technically,
Yeah.
if you load your memory onto like not your memory, if you load like your soul onto
My
a chip or
conscience
some
into a
shit,
drone.
put it into a drone.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Cyrus,
load-
this isn't 2045. Give us a moment.
I'm gonna load my conscience.
Hey, bro, we're almost there.
I'm gonna load my conscience into a DJF.
Right. This
Whatever
isn't
they call
Black
them.
Mirror,
Load it
Cyrus.
into like one of those remote control helicopters.
No,
I'm just gonna
that
That
would
shit
be a
would
nightmare.
sick,
You
man.
would die every hour.
load my conscience into an RC car. Just-
When I die, I want y'all to load my consciousness into a bear.
Yo, Ryan as a bear would be tough.
And then but I just want it to be able to talk, but I want it to wear glasses and pants. but
You
no shirt.
you have to
What
wear
about, like, a
glasses. Can you wear like a
fedora
little
and a
hat?
mask, too?
Yes, a fedora. Yes, wear a fedora. If you don't wear a fedora,
No, I want him to wear the Sherlock Holmes hat. Like,
Yes,
You know,
and you could be like a fake ass detective, but we're just always talking to a
With
bear.
like a pipe.
No, you gotta be the
and I
you gotta
have
be
a
the
pipe and I
bear,
just puff it.
the bear from Open Season.
Yes,
No, the country bears.
the country bear, bro. What
You
color
guys
though?
remember that song?
We Bear
That movie?
Bears.
We bear bears.
We bear bears. Dude, okay, one last thing that I wanted to talk about really quick. Have you guys heard of this NFT thing? NFTs?
Yes.
little
I
bit.
haven't personally.
So it's a non-fungible token. It's like a digital collectible, and
Yeah.
like you're the original owner of it, or whatever. Like people could own a copy of it, but like they don't own the original. You do,
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
And obviously, like that's pretty cool, I guess. But one of them just sold for $69 million.
Wow.
What was it?
Yeah. It was a piece of art. And I just don't, maybe I'm stupid and hopefully people in the comments can help me with this. I just don't understand how a piece of digital art could be worth anything because I could just download a copy of it and then
And
like
then-
what are you going to do?
Yeah. No.
Like I just have it, right?
That's true. I guess though, like at
There's
least
gotta be-
I think it's yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's some way that they make it like a
right, indicating that
like
it's
an
the
Well,
original.
no,
thing.
the guy who paid $69 million for it does own the original, but I'm saying what makes the original valuable if it's not like a thing? Like if it's just a copy of this picture
Yeah,
online,
like, I could
that's
just-
the original.
I could
Maybe
just
it's kind of
screenshot it,
kind of
and
like
now I have it.
Stat Track puts up
Yeah.
like CS:GO knives and stuff just because it's there. Maybe there's like a little
Yeah,
like
no.
thing there that says it's certified or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, no. There is something that says that like this is the original copy of it, but
But
I'm
you're
saying
literally
like, why does it matter if I have the original copy
Well,
of digital art?
Dude, it's the same thing
That's
as like
true.
people who buy paintings. Like
Well,
there's
no, because
Nah,
if
but
you own the
paintings
Mona
are-
Lisa, you own the painting from 1554 that guy did himself, right? Like you
Right.
own the
right,
physical
but there's
thing.
also like plenty of paintings that are like copies of the Mona Lisa that they put in like
yeah, but they don't cost $80 million.
right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like
Like it's
that,
not the original. Doesn't have the original brushwork or anything, or like
yeah, but don't the digital copies
Yeah,
or
but
whatever
digital
like
art
don't
is
s-
always
they
the
won't
original.
sell
But I'm
for
saying
60
like the digital copies would just be the exact same thing as the original.
That's true.
unless
Like,
like
there-
the one
there is
that's out there
no-
has a different resolution or something. I don't know.
But like other
With
than
a
the fact that
watermark or some shit, I don't
online
know.
you would own the original, there's nothing like the person who owns the Mona Lisa owns the Mona Lisa.
right.
And I guess the guy that owns this digital art would own that digital art, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like
Someone
a
else could
copy of the
literally own
Mona
it.
Lisa isn't the Mona Lisa.
I'm sure
whereas
there's
a copy
some
of that is pretty
way
similar.
that they figure that problem out. Otherwise, I don't think people would be
Obviously,
paying
otherwise it wouldn't be
$69
worth
million.
$60 million. Yeah.
Well, you never know. There's a massive amount of people out there that have a lot of money that are very stupid.
That's true.
Us.
That's true. I don't know. See, maybe. Do you think maybe you get like a no? Because it's still. Wow, how did they
Like
do that?
that's what I'm saying is like I'm not saying that there isn't a market for some of them, but you want me to spend $69 million on digital art?
Absolutely
just
not.
to say that I own the digital art?
refuse.
Let's make scuffed NFTs and sell them for like $10.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
what makes the NFT just effective.
Well, actually, no. I think it's all
big.
bidding, isn't it? It's like an auction.
So, but they bid with Ethereum. So realistically, we could be like, okay, the first scuffed tweet is an NFT, and then people could buy it. But like,
Buy a tweet.
I don't know what I would say to people who want to do that. It's like, all right, we could milk people for money to buy our tweet, but like, if you really like the first scuffed tweet, just get it framed, and then at least you have something physical, because nobody cares if you actually own the first scuffed tweet.
Yeah, what if somebody like tweets at the Skuffed account like an actual framed picture of the first tweet after this?
Well, all I'm saying is that like it seems weird. Like Logan Paul's been doing it and all this stuff, and like I would feel weird making our fans pay for our tweet.
I couldn't
like,
do
just
that.
Just download.
Yeah, I
the
couldn't
tweet.
either.
Like,
just screenshot it. There, you
right,
have
exactly.
it. Congratulations.
I tweet some of
I
the
hope
dumbest stuff.
somebody's inspired to print out the
I'm
first
just gonna
tweet
upload
and frame
random files on my computer as NFTs and just see if they bang.
YOLO.
Just do
and
it,
I
though.
will say that we're recording this in 2021. Maybe in a year or two I'll understand NFTs. And I'm just saying that maybe in the future there would be one if it made sense. I'm saying currently in 2021 I don't
No
get
clue
it.
how it works.
Just so that way nobody can use this against me if NFTs are like actually the future and I'm just a moron. You know what I
I
mean?
think they
Exactly.
low
I could
key
be
are.
stupid.
I mean, it also could just be a fad, but I think it is like the next evolution of art. You know,
I want to
'Cause
look deeper into it before I say anything like that.
Yeah.
I think for so long people like buy, like physical art and paintings and stuff, and that took like, a couple hundred years to really like, like become like an auctionable type of thing, like where people are actively doing that sort of thing. And I think now that we're in like the digital age, I think that's just the natural next step. I think
thinking
it'll
about
like
this
change
wrong.
for sure, but I think it's gonna stay.
Wait, I've been thinking about this all wrong. I was saying maybe they put something that's certified for the original. Maybe they put a watermark for every other one.
Nope.
No?
That's not how it works.
Like a stock
What?
image.
Oh
something,
my
It's
God.
something in the it's a blockchain.
So it's just the original file then?
So it's something in the blockchain that basically would signify that you are the owner of the original. It's not illegal for people to have copies. There's not like people could theoretically copy it all day, but like you would own the original. I don't know
Yeah, I don't
why
get it.
that would like. I understand you want to own like the first tweet or whatever. Like somebody paid $2.4 million to own the first Jack Dorsey tweet, but like you're paying $2.4 million to own something that anybody else could also just screenshot. And then, like,
Yeah.
other than just saying you own it, what makes you actually own it? Do you know what I'm saying?
I just don't. I mean, I'll never understand. I guess it's just people with oil princes with too much money to burn. But I just don't understand why you'd ever pay $2.4 million for something like that.
Certification in the mail?
There's
Question mark?
much better ways that you can drop $2.4 million there's much better things you can put $2.4 million into that will end up making you more money than just buying a tweet.
Well, at the same time, is there though? Like, look at cryptocurrency as a whole, bro. Over the last 20 years, it's up
Yeah.
60 million.
Do you think
bro.
do you
Is
think
there
like
a better
if you
place
buy
to put your money?
Okay, hold on. Do you think if you buy an NFT for $2.4 million and wait about 10 years, do you think it'll be more worth a bunch more and then you can sell it for like 50
I don't
million?
know. 10 years ago, if people would have told you Bitcoin was going to be worth $50,000 a coin,
Right,
would you
what
have
would you say?
believed them?
No.
I have no clue, bro. I have no idea.
So I guess if they're buying it, for later sale because they believe in it as an investment and they think it's gonna go up, I think that's kind of smart. But it is a risk. But
I
it's
mean,
definitely
Yeah.
high risk, high reward
somebody-
type situation.
Paid.
I just think what I want to say too is I've just seen a lot of YouTubers and influencers making their stuff NFTs and selling it to you, and I'm saying maybe it is the future, but if someone you're watching starts making every one of their tweets an NFT and selling them, they're probably just in it for the That's just, to me, it's come on, bro.
Yeah.
You're really gonna make your fans buy your tweets.
What's even the NFT website? Is it a multiple kind of thing that just spans across multiple, or is it
So
one?
I'm sure there's multiple now. The one that I've been seeing is OpenSea, Open.
I saw one that was nifty, NFT, nifty.
I'm sure there's tons of them.
Plenty,
You know?
without a doubt. Okay.
I'm sure.
Hold on. I saw something on that whole NFT thing, and I think people made digital versions of themselves. I can't even remember. It was like a character. I don't know. I have to look back at it. It was so brief when I saw this thing about NFTs. I have no clue what's going on with it.
There's a Twitter artist that I follow who does do you guys know who 𝗲𝗎𝗍 is? That TikTok kind of Vocaloid person who kind of blew up.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, he does the visual art for it, and he's really good. But he sold an NFT. He just started doing NFTs, and the first one he ever made, he sold two. They both sold for $24,000 each. The very first ones he ever made.
Jeez.
And
Yeah.
it was just a kind of like a short kind of GIF. Not like it was like a high quality like 60 FPS kind of GIF of like, you know, his visual art. It looked really cool, but I just can't see paying $24K for it, you know. But I mean, good.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy how much money you can make off of it if you have talent and
No,
stuff.
it's good for them, and if you are making money on it, I have no issue with that. I just think maybe if you're somebody that does not have tons of disposable income, if you were to ask me if it's a good idea to be investing all your money into NFTs, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm saying there's probably a lot of legitimate stuff, but it kind of reminds me of like, do you remember when cryptocurrency first started? And yeah, Bitcoin's great, but there's been a lot of coins along the way that have just been bullshit or lies.
Yeah,
or like,
I remember some.
like that's kind of what I'm
ones.
saying is like, okay, I'm sure there's plenty of money to be made. I'm sure there's crap tons of it, but like, I don't necessarily. I'm not putting my money into it because I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's just like. And I think right now is a little bit too much of a gold rush. Like, it might be the future, bro, but $69 million for digital art.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't know. I mean, we could be saying this now, and then in like 5 years, we'll be like, okay, well, we were stupid.
all have digital paintings
Yeah.
worth millions.
You never know, bro.
Guess we'll just have to see what happens.
We'll see.
All right, is that all we got for today, or we got
Yeah,
anything else?
yeah, that's everything.
All right.
That's everything, bro.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you, everybody who watched this podcast all the way through. You guys are real ones. Make sure to subscribe. Comment down below if you did. Check out all of our personal social medias, all of our personal channels. Follow us on Twitter at ScuffedBoys, at Instagram at ScuffedBoys. And check out the Clips channel where we post clips of our podcast. If you can't watch the whole thing, they're, you know, funny clips of just the small conversations that we have. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like and stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace.
Later.
Bye.